Daphne Elizabeth, are you ready?
For what?
Who's the pretty girl?
It's a wasted girl.
I love it. April, I got nervous. Where the fuck did you go?
I was sharing it, and I think I did it successfully, but I don't know because I saw.
I'm sharing now, public.
I'm sharing now, public, and I'm going to share to groups too. Are you ready?
Oh shit! For what?
Who's the pretty girl?
So wait, this show sucks. So
I hate it.
That's what happens when I try to share it. Like you hear it. I don't want you to hear it.
That's because that's how I kicked myself out, like Amy did.
No, Amy had fingernail issues. You clearly don't have fingernail issues.
What? I have beautiful, long, gorgeous fingernails. Look at them.
You have fucking tennis player nails. Athletic.
Active length.
Active length. You play tennis.
I am very feminine.
Are you
luxurious fingernails? Look at me.
Show me the back of your nail. Show me how much tip I can see from the other side.
Just a tip. Just a little tip.
Addison,
just a little tip.
How much tip do we see on your nails, Addison? What's your length? Oh, that's pretty good. See, she's got some length.
I've got
mine, but look, mine are also 3 different sets of nails. Some have designs and some don't. But I don't care because
are there little bows on them?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, those are so cute.
From the Dollar Tree.
They have cute nails, I hear.
They sure do. They do.
I have not been in a Dollar Tree. I don't know where a Dollar Tree is near me.
I know where all of them are around me because I am poor. And you can get things. I don't know if you've heard, everything there is just a fucking dollar.
But you also have that sickening dollar store by you now on Curry Ford.
Oh, that new one that opened that used to be a Walgreens?
Yeah,
I love it so much. Their snacks, turn it.
What kind of snacks?
Everything. They've got cookies, cakes. Like they have the most sickening rice cakes. They're delicious. They're so good.
April gets turned on by rice cakes. Look at her.
I might go there tomorrow because I have to go to that Walgreens on Michigan and Orange because I have to pick up. So maybe I'll go to the Dollar Tree. Would that be wild?
I dare you. And I dare you to call me when you're going to be heading this way, and I might meet you up there, and we can have
oh my God.
We can have a rich person shopping spree because if you take $20 into the dollar store, you're rich, motherfucker. Well, you can get 19, but
you're a motherfucker. Motherfucker.
So, how is everybody? Are we doing good? Are we ready for a sucky show?
Who are you talking to? Oh, we're live.
There's 26. We're live. We're live. There's 25 people watching.
Oh, Betty's here. I love Daphne threw shade about Dollar Tree and didn't even realize it. Yeah. No, I did realize it. So here's the deal. As I was saying it, I tried to politely back off of the fact I wasn't throwing shade like, oh, I've never been to a Dollar Tree. I love a Dollar Tree. I just don't know.
You don't have them in Tampa.
I live in Oldsmar, so I'm not even in Tampa proper. Like I'm.
Oh, you live in the outskirts.
And you're currently not a rider on the struggle bus, so you don't need to have a dollar store.
No, but I don't want to be rude.
Honey, it's listen to all the millions of people watching. If you are offended, if dollar stores just because you shop at the dollar store doesn't mean that you're poor. It just means that you're frugal. And in this economy currently, I don't know if you've heard, but the world's on fucking fire.
There's a president that has a difficult time leading our country. I don't know if they're aware of that either.
Did you all register to vote? The deadline was on Monday. Well, you all are both registered already.
I'm already registered. Yeah.
You know what I would like to do though, and I need your help, Addison Taylor. I need to be. I want to vote from home, and I know there's something you have to fill out.
Yeah, and so I'll remind me when we're done with this, and I'll find the link because I actually just voted by mail because the primary is in August, but there was a local election that's happening now.
I know, Chrissy. So when you guys were talking, all of a sudden I heard a parody of "You don't gotta go to the polls. You can vote from home." You don't gotta go to polls. I don't know. We got to work on the lyrics, but like you can vote from home. There's a parody there, right?
There's a little parody in everything.
I don't know what song you were singing originally, though.
Work from home. You don't gotta go to work. Let your body do the work. You can work.
But I will say, you and Amy earlier were talking about Pink and how life doesn't really care for Pink. Mark doesn't really care for Pink either, and I think that's bullshit because Pink rules. Love her.
She's one of the top concerts I've ever seen in my life.
And
like acrobatics and like flips around, and she's an amazing singer and an amazing person.
And April and I went and saw her in Texas, and we had delicious Mexican food before we went and saw her concert. And then we went and saw the concert, and it was sickening. And then we took naps, and then we left.
It was the perfect vacation.
It was great.
Oh, I remember that trip. It was super short.
Like one day. It's when I was Miss Large and Lovely. Like I just won Miss Large and Lovely, and she called, and she's like, "Okay, so you and I are gonna do something on whatever day it is, and you've got to bring an overnight bag. Like you're gonna stay the night at my house." I was like, "Okay." And like I get to her house, and we get in the car, and like there's a suitcase in the car. I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" And she's like, "You don't know what we're doing?" I was like, "Yeah, kinda." And she pulled out plane tickets and Pink tickets, and we flew to Houston to go see Pink. And we had Mexican food and took naps at a fucking Marriott hotel or something, and it was sickening. And then we came home.
It was Marriott. I used my Marriott rewards points and didn't even have to pay for the hotel. What? Oh my god!
So Addison, I want to tell you my experience as Miss Large and Lovely now, and the trip that I went on with April Fresh during my reign. We went, yeah. Because I got a better prize package because you give me that. However, my trip with April was to Fort Lauderdale.
Yes.
And we went to Lips, which is perfectly nice. But I may have forgotten. I left my crown in the hotel room, and April kind of got pissed about it.
Oh, because I remember that it was for a prelim. Oh, it's fine. You already won. Who cares?
No, but it was my only prelim. Like it was like I really fucked up.
The rescue, and I think it was Melissa Morgan, and had
and she has that distracting cock bulge.
She does have a distracting cock bulge, but she also had a
DCB
or something, and you wore it, and nobody else knew.
Melissa Morgan comes and sees my show at Enigma, and like,
I feel like she lives over there.
She lives in St. Petersburg now, and I think she came and did a number one night as Cher, and she was in the show, and like she got out of drag real quick. I remember, like she did Cher, and then she didn't realize it was a callback, and like she came back, and like people were like, "Where'd Cher go?" And I'm like, "I don't know. There's Melissa Morgan."
Did she have a distracting cock bulge?
For the callback? Probably. I feel like she always does. Like, I think that's kind of like how she's built, maybe.
Well, I have found, because, I've done lots of penile research, and I have found that when you have a huge fucking wiener,
right,
it's distracting when you put on pants. So that just means that she's got a big wiener. So good for her, bitch, I guess. Like,
yeah, and it's not her fault that I'm a pervert and I'm looking at her wiener. Like,
I like that Chrissy said gross.
Chrissy, we're gonna work on like the softer side of Chrissy tonight.
We can remind people that if they would like to tip us, it would be great.
What do you? That would be fantastic. We're So this is a shitty show. We don't have anything planned. It's about an hour-ish.
What would you like us to do?
We'll take requests, but no promise that we'll fucking do them because we're grown and you're not my real dad, so you can't make me do anything. But
I have an idea. What if we like played Truth or Dare? So we could like accept like people could ask us questions and we have to answer honestly. Like we could do one round of truth and we could do one round of dares, and like they could ask us any question, but they have to pay us some amount of money to answer the question honestly.
Oh, have you all ever played Two Truths and a Lie?
Oh, I like this idea.
So that's where you tell, because we've all done some fucked up stuff. So that's where you tell 3 stories. 2 of them are true. 1 of them is false. And they have to guess which one's the lie.
But how do we make money off of that?
We just beg for money. Well, I mean, look at us. We're wearing fucking wigs and eyelashes and clown makeup. So
I like where April's going. Like, I feel like we should be business women.
Yeah.
And like, we should like have a strategy. Like, I mean, you know, even homeless people like have signs and they have a strategy. They're like, I'm gonna say this thing.
I like us being business women, but more importantly, is there a business women special for lunch?
Yes, I would like just 3 burgers and fries and Diet Coke because we're in a hurry.
Addison, oh my God, you're gonna be Janine Garofalo when this happens. Like, you know,
I'm hungry right now.
No, like, you know, this is happening at some point. When this quarantine is over, and you're gonna do the quick burn cigarette, for the girl on the go. And I don't know how we're gonna get it to burn real quick. Do you think you could smoke?
Have you met Addison Taylor?
So look, again, back to the penile research. I've spent lots of time sucking on things. And I smoke the hundreds because it's the same length as a regular cigarette, but I just like to feel like I'm getting more for my money. But I can suck down an entire cigarette in about 5 drags if I need to.
Oh.
It's probably not good for my lungs, but neither is anything else that I do with my life. So, I mean, fuck it.
Fuck it.
I use a vaporizer pen.
You love your vaporizer pen.
It's just CO2 cartridges. CO2.
Chrissy saw a homeless man in a wheelchair who had 1 leg, and his sign said, "Lost my job on the stripper pole due to COVID."
I would have given him money.
Because it's smart and it's well thought out. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, tonight, Chrissy, be our marketing manager. Tell us how we should do this. Like, how do we turn this into like
a business?
A business.
Bitch, if I were homeless, so like Axel has always told this story about his favorite homeless person sign. If I were homeless, I would totally steal it. If I was homeless, my sign on the corner would just say, "I bet you can't hit me with a quarter." I want people to dig into their fucking center console with handfuls of change and just throw it at me.
But you'd have to pick up a lot of change. Like, what if
so that'd be like cardio and free money, bitch. What's the tea? I'm homeless. I ain't doing nothing else.
I want like a sign that says, "I bet you can't give me your credit card number and the security code on the back and your zip code."
Well, like that, I always tell people when people are like, "Oh, girl, I want you to fuck me." Okay, give me your credit card number and your social security number, bitch. And 6 months from now, you'll have a fucking like you've never had before.
Oh, I love that.
Baby.
And Micah, to answer your question, yes, April's a pussycat. Meow.
Paul quit smoking December.
I quit smoking 4 years ago. It's going really well.
Not so well.
Yeah, April's a pussycat. David loves Romeo and Michelle, and we love you, David. David does the graphics. He's the guy that does the graphics for
Tampa Bay Gay.
Oh, I love that. Tampa Bay.
Gay.
Tampa Bay Gay.
So, okay, Damien's here. So you met Damien. That is so incredible to me that like you just knew him like through online shows, and then he came to your.
I met him at
okay.
For 2 weeks that we were reopened. He came to my bar and he introduced himself. Then him and Betty came to my brunch last Sunday, and then they were at my show tonight.
How many people have come to your mom now?
All of them, everybody, all of them, everything, all of them. 1,000 people, 1,000,000 people.
I think your mom. Have you seen the naughty photos of Locke's mom in the nurse costume?
Naughty Nurse Nancy.
Naughty Nurse Nancy, yeah. And I've seen Pete and his pistol.
Yeah, Pistol Pete.
Oh, did she saw his pistol too?
Both seen.
Girl, you haven't heard that story? Bitch, me and April went to the fucking nudist colony with his parents. They picked us up at the Walmart across the street, drove us into the gate, and Pete was ready to take his clothes off because he's a nudist and that's what they do. And he was 100 then. But he's like, feel free to take your clothes off. I said, thank you so much. I'm good, but you go ahead and enjoy yourself. So he took his clothes off and then did toe touches in front of me.
Yeah.
So I saw his pistol. I saw
all of it. Every
the
day.
Batman cave. I saw breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I saw all of it.
So I've seen it briefly a couple times, I think, but my favorite story.
We were in New York. Is it the New York story?
New York, yeah. We were in New York. Yeah. And April and I were sleeping on a pull-out sofa in the middle of the New York City Radio City apartments.
Okay.
And we were sleeping together like little girls. We took our sweaters off, we took our makeup off. But like I woke up in the morning and Pete was maybe making breakfast and I think he was nude and I was facing him and the kitchen was like maybe like,
it was like a kitchenette.
It was a kitchenette and it was like 3 feet from my face and he was making coffee at the kitchenette and he nakedly farted in my face.
Oh, I love that.
In the morning, and I like it's a lot. Like he's naked and farting in my face, and this is my friend's dad, and like.
But I mean, part of your prize package, and
yeah,
and look, we were able to recall that fond memory now in front of dozens of people.
In front of dozens of them.
Are there dozens? How many? You can tell how many are watching. I can't see that.
There's 36 right now.
Oh, that's a lot.
Who doesn't?
We haven't tried to make any money. We should do something for money.
Yeah. So if you would like to tip us and put a request for something for us to do, we can sing songs live, or we can tell you stories, or you can ask us anything for a little tip.
Our goal to at least $200 tonight, or we're just gonna stay live and we're gonna.
Right. I'll even show you my tail.
I'll show you my taint.
I will show you.
Start with a T.
I'll show you my testicles.
Perfect.
I've got them in a jar because I had them removed because I'm a real woman.
Yeah, get rid of those fuckers.
They were just in the way. I got rid of my balls, but I kept the sack.
Well, that's what people like nowadays.
Yeah, it's all about the sack.
Hey, are you related to Josie? I'm like reading comments.
Who am I? I'm related to Josie. Who?
Josie Grossi.
No, Josie and the Pussycats.
Oh, I got it. Josie.
No, I got the joke. I just love. I've never been kissed. Is it? I've never been kissed. Josie Grossi.
Oh yeah.
I don't know all the words. Josie and the Pussycats.
That's all I know too.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that much.
I could pull up the lyrics and sing the whole thing for you.
Tail, taint, and testicles.
I would like for you to give us a live rendition of the Josie and the Pussycats theme, please.
Okay.
That's April's challenge. She's gonna do a
Chrissy just sent us $10 and said you all can broadcast for 10 extra minutes.
Okay. Oh God, it's a long song. You ready?
No, you don't have to do the whole thing.
Okay, just do a little bit of it. I'm gonna do the first two. Is it a bar? Is it a chord? I don't know what it is. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do 14 lines.
Doug, I do too.
Yeah, I would not recommend doing 14 lines. That's bad for you.
How about 7?
Okay, 7 is perfect. I like that you didn't even get the drug joke because you are so pure and Christian.
No, I got it. I got it. It was a line of cocaine. But have you met me? I don't.
She doesn't do cocaine. That's not her.
She doesn't. You remember the time that you tried to start smoking because you're like, I want to smoke. You look like you're having so much fun, and just the way that you held it, I was like, oh, this is not for you.
Like your workout, yeah. And she checked.
But you know what I do? It's doo-doo, but I also drink.
Yeah.
So I'm not perfect. As perfect as I look.
She's basically Sandra D.
Basically. Are you ready for my song?
Yes, Sandra D.
Okay. Josie and the Pussycats.
Oh.
Tails and ears for hats.
Oh.
And Marshall stats.
I thought you were going to play a song.
know these kitties rule. Hurry, hurry. That's it.
I thought you were gonna like lip sync to the song.
No, we can't. We can't have live music because then Facebook mutes it.
No.
This is a completely unscripted, 100% live show.
And when you think about the great singers of today, you think about April Fresh because her vocals are just like they're like butter. They melt in your mouth, and it's not really fair for me as a seasoned, trained vocalist to keep that from America and Canada.
You know, sweet baby Jesus gave you a gift, and it's your job to share it with everybody.
Share it. I like to share.
I like that you're considerate of Canada tonight.
I love Canada. You don't have any idea. Some of my favorite people are from Canada. They've got great food. Do you know what's really cool about Canada?
What?
Oh my God. So the Canada radio stations are required to play, I think it's currently 30 to 40% all Canadian artists. I love that because it makes me feel that they really love and respect their own country instead of just playing what's popular in the United States. They're like, we're going to, at least a good percentage is Canada artists.
I like that. I went to Canada in January, and it was beautiful, and it was the most snow I've ever seen in my life.
Yep.
And the coldest temperature I've ever been in my life, but I would do it again tomorrow.
Did you get any dick?
I did not. Well, I mean, I went there with a bunch of like girlfriends, basically. So it was like all my gay friends, and it was our first vacation together.
I wonder what Canada dick's like. Anybody have any experience with that?
I may have fondled a Canadian wiener or two in a bathroom, but like, did I get it? No, but like, I mean, I'm familiar.
You're familiar. Okay.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's nice.
And Canadians are so polite, and like, you know, I was a trashy American who was drinking way too much at a bar,
and they were like,
literally, the police were like, "You all right there, buddy? We're just go ahead. You've got people around. Go ahead and just calm down. Just don't do it again, okay?" Like, it was just very like, the police don't even want to arrest people. They're like, "Are you safe? Is everything fine? Do I need to call an adult?" It's great.
April, when things open up, where could I find you performing?
I mean, you should ask Micah Tyler because, first of all, you could always visit theaprilfresh.com to find out where I'm going to be. However, I'm going to be at Parliament House every Monday for Manic Mondays with April Fresh. What? I know. Your favorite songs from late 70s to early 90s. You can also find me at April Fresh's Comedy Brunch, held once a month at the world famous Parliament House. Get your tickets at Eventbrite. The next one is going to be August 16th, a socially distant brunch with delicious food. And guess what? There's a $5 Tito special for Bloody Marys. What? Oh my God. Okay, that's enough plugging me. I like your fire costume.
April loves to be plugged.
I love to be plugged.
Plug it up.
I was trying to like be like a decorative background for your plug, like.
It was a nice decorative background. Is that a skirt?
Well, it used to be. Now it's a thing I put around my neck while I do remote. Yeah, I put it around my neck to do a remote show, and then it was my big costume reveal tonight because I gave you lots of cleavage. When you're in a chair, it's very like upper body costuming.
I'm not even wearing hip pads.
Why would you?
Are y'all ready for my big confession? I haven't worn boobs or hip pads one time in drag since March.
No, you've worn boobs.
I think I did one show where I wore boobs.
So very minimal boobage. I wear my boobs because I like the girls being out.
Well, and part of the reason that I don't wear boobs is because, you know, mine are heavy, like super heavy.
Oh,
and I
silicone.
Yeah, well, it's 2 sets of double Ds, so they're fucking ginormous. And I lost one somewhere, so I don't know where it is.
Pennsylvania.
Oh, so now you're lopsided too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to see her like this, do you?
I think that's okay though, because like most women I talk to tell me that one of their tits is bigger than the other one.
Mine are the same size. They're just extremely heavy. Like I legit have back problems from my falsies. That's stupid.
So
yeah, Catherine too.
Canadian bacon or maple syrup.
So
that's a tough call.
What are we doing requests? What's happening? Nothing.
Well, right now we're talking about bacon and syrup. And my answer would be the Canadian bacon, especially if it was fried crispy, topped with the syrup.
So thank you to Chrissy, who said just talk for 10 extra minutes. And AJ just sent money and said just be ridiculous. Do whatever we want. But I will tell you that I like Canadian bacon and maple syrup, but it's all about fucking cheese curds and poutine.
Poutine.
Oh my God.
You don't know about this. On Kelly and Ryan today, they had like a barbecue chef who's from here in Orlando, and he's like has a section of a gas station over by like Goldenrod and Aloma, that area.
So
it's like gas station that has restaurant in it, and it's barbecue, and it looks so good. So he has this pulled pork poutine. So it's like $12, but it's this giant plate, and it's French fries, and then kind of like a white sauce, and then pulled pork, and then cheese curds, and then coleslaw on top. And it was like a mountain of food, and I wanted it so bad, and I kind of want to go there tomorrow. I really
sounds sickening. And like, and even the McDonald's in Canada, because their food standards are so different, which, oh my, like, I thought that I liked a Big Mac here in the States before, and then you can get a double Big Mac in Canada.
I want a double.
And it's like, it's on a brioche bun. It's, it's so, this has just turned, so we're now, someone go ahead and tag the Canadian, like, Tourism Bureau, because we're trying to get sponsored by them now.
Yeah.
Visit Canada.
Canada rules.
Canada, it's like America, minus all the guns.
What's your favorite Celine Dion song?
What's my who?
Your favorite Celine Dion song?
Alanis Morissette is Canadian. Can I do her instead?
Okay.
My favorite Alanis song? It's probably the classic. You ought to know.
You ought.
That's a good one.
It's a good one.
You
ought to know.
I liked the hidden song. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The hidden song is the first album.
Went to your room.
I like that one a lot too.
Yeah, she like took a shower and laid in his bed and like basically like just did all sorts of weird shit and jerked off.
Yeah. Alanis Morissette was the first concert that I ever went to with my older brother and my dad.
And Kay's Choice was the opening act for that concert. I remember it.
They sure were.
She is a woman, and I love her.
Yeah, Celine, I have seen twice. I will never deny her talent. She's very good, but she's also kind of, and I'm sorry, Cyndi Lauper's I Drove All Night is way better than Celine's. Fight me.
My favorite Celine Dion song is River Deep Mountain High.
She does a great version of that.
And it's not even her song. She just did a cover of it. And like, again, she's got a beautiful voice.
Absolutely.
But
so funny story about that. I have a video and I have to show it to you, but it was a girl doing a drag pageant and she was doing that number and she had a beaded skirt on and I guess they lifted her up and the beaded skirt got caught on the top part. No, and it didn't flip back down when they put her back down, so her panties were hanging out for the rest of the number.
Oh no!
Yeah, I don't want to. Huh? She didn't win. No, but I have the video, and it's great because like her costume gets stuck for a little while, and she's just dancing her little heart out with her panties hanging out.
I love Anne Murray. She's Canadian. I love Corey Hart. He's not only sexy, but he's also Canadian. Bryan Adams is Canadian. Glass Tiger is Canadian. There's a lot of good Canada music. That's all.
Canada. Blame them. I've never been.
Thank you, Bruce and James Kalina.
Thank
Bruce
you.
Collins and James Kalina sent some money.
Oh, James, my friend from St. Petersburg.
No one is making requests, though. They're just giving us money to do this.
Chrissy, I got Water from the Moon. That's a beautiful song.
Should we sing it?
Maybe, but first I need to let you all know that Canada has the better side of Niagara Falls, too. Sorry, America.
I gotta get water from the moon?
I don't know.
What I gotta do to make you love me. You don't know this song?
Make you love me.
Me.
First couple of albums, Celine.
Deborah Cox is Canadian, Doug Bowser says. I didn't know Deborah Cox was Canadian.
I didn't know that either. That makes me like her even more, and I've always loved Deborah Cox.
What?
Another fun fact about Water from the Moon by Celine Dion. So I'm at the loading zone. Lee Shannon, I don't think it was her. Maybe it was her. But that was like the bar she worked at in Melbourne, and Catherine was there back when she and I lived together. So I go over there, and she's singing, she's doing it was her and Crystal, and one of her hits she was doing that night was Water from the Moon. Incidentally, Bananarama was there as well because they were driving to Jacksonville from Miami for a rehearsal or something, and they were there, and they were tipping Catherine and thinking Celine Dion to Catherine. I thought that was pretty awesome because they're Banana fucking Rama.
That's awesome. We have requests for us to sing live versions of songs.
Okay.
Daphne, I'll give you the choice because there's two. You can either sing Waterfalls by TLC or Like a Virgin by Madonna.
Should I do the one that I know more or less words to?
Less.
Just improvise.
Less.
No words.
Let's let them vote. In that, okay, if you're chatting, do you want me to do Waterfalls or Like a Virgin? The one that gets what? Three votes first. April, land and plane. Less words. They want less words. Oh, okay. So they're just going to vote on whether they want me to do the one that I know more or less words. That's fine.
That's fine.
Okay. Well, I'll just Waterfalls. Okay. Well, here's the deal. Well, okay. That's actually the one that I know the least words to. So it worked out great.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage.
Can I sing it with the? No, it's just me.
Acapella, honey, because we are profesh.
Okay.
Take it away.
Ready?
Yes.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast. I like the I seen a rainbow yesterday, but I don't know that part.
I don't know that part either.
Like that's the best part.
So I think that was. They said that was dedicated to Niagara Falls, the Canadian song.
Okay, so who's doing the other song?
So I guess April already sang and you sang. So now I guess I'm gonna sing Like a Virgin. But before we do that, I would like. We have a production. Aaron Stanford wants us to sing "Oh Canada," the national anthem. I almost said the theme song. Canada's not a TV show.
All I know is "Oh Canada,"
Oh Canada, our home and native land.
I'm a little embarrassed, as much as I love Canada, that I don't know the theme song better. But if it helps, I'm really good at singing the Star Spangled Banner, which is the USA theme song. Would you like that?
Well, let me do Like a Virgin first. And then Gordon tipped us and said, he just said good times. And I think that's because he's having a good time, but I think we should sing the theme song from Good Times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But first, Like a Virgin.
All three of us though.
So here's Like a Virgin for Seduction.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
I made it through the wilderness. Somehow I made it through. Didn't know how lost I was until I found you. I was me, incomplete, man, cause you make me feel. Ooh, you make me feel shiny and new, like a virgin. Touched for the very first time in my butt, like a virgin. When your heart beats next to mine.
Whoa.
Fun fact, Madonna also looks like a cat, like April.
But yeah, who's more cat-like, me or Madonna?
Vanessa Williams.
Oh, I love Vanessa Williams. She's so pretty.
That's what we should do. Okay, so when I was a little gay boy, and now I've grown out of that, I used to listen to Vanessa Williams, and my favorite song was You Went and Saved the Best
for last.
Sometimes the snow comes down in June or something.
Sometimes the sun goes round the moon. Just when I thought our chance had passed.
You go and save the best for last. You know, I have noticed for us being three women who make a living lip syncing words to other people's songs, we sure don't know a lot of shit.
No.
Performed that song, so why bother learning?
Oh, Paul says we're seductive. He's so observant.
Is it the ears?
Thank you, Betty. Betty loves my Virgin song.
Okay, so maybe this is what we do. We all have to sing a song about a virgin. You already did. Well, you did Like a Virgin. How many are there? There's probably not a lot, huh?
Let me consult with the Google. She'll know.
I can't even think of another song that's about a virgin.
Songs about virgins.
Oh, Three's Company intro. We could do that.
Know it?
You know it?
Yeah. Knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
We've been waiting for you.
We've been waiting for you.
This is our hers and hers.
Coming with you.
Come and dance on our floor.
Come and dance on our floor.
Step that is new.
And the step that is new.
People love all the space that.
Good night, Micah. Thank you for watching.
That's actually pretty good.
Three's Company was Suzanne Summers and that guy that died.
Joyce DeWitt and John Ritter.
John Ritter, Joyce DeWitt. But Suzanne Summers was one Chrissy. There were like two or three.
No, there was only one Chrissy, but then Chrissy left and her cousin, Cindy, came in, who was played by Jenny Lee Harrison. And when she left, it was Priscilla Barnes playing Harry. So there was always a third roommate, but the only consistents were John Ritter and Joyce DeWitt.
Well, but you know who my favorite was? Mrs. fucking Roper.
So it was the Ropers for, I think, the first couple of seasons, but then they were replaced by Mr. Curly. But they had their own spinoff, the Ropers, which ended up being a flop. But the Ropers were great.
I've heard of Three's Company, but I've never heard of any of that other shit.
Yeah.
Tonight. Is that another song request? Tonight's the Night? I don't know that song.
That's a song by Pink, but I don't think he's requesting that.
What about a song that's like that? Because tonight belongs to lovers.
Because the night
belongs to
April, did you write
the
series?
You didn't know? Look in the credits. They scroll by really, really quickly, but I'm pretty sure somewhere in there it says April Fresh.
Hand model.
Yeah, hand model.
Because that's what she was doing then. She was
only reason I know trivia about that is because I love all things that were 80s. That might have even been late 70s. I think it was 80s though. But you can check me out every Monday for 80s music trivia at 8 p.m. on Facebook. It's under my boy name. That's all.
April's getting plugged again.
I love getting plugged. I love plugging myself.
All I want to say is you take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life.
The facts of life. There's a time you're bro, and now you know about the facts of life. The facts of life. When the world
never seems
up to
your dreams.
The facts of life are all about you. Ooh.
Thank you. It's a lot to get up right.
Yes, you know my boy name.
When you're living the facts of life.
Okay, so if we were characters in the facts of life, I think April would be. Is it Tootie?
April is Blair.
Blair.
Well, okay.
Actually, no. Daphne might be Blair in that instance.
I think in the three of us, I think I am Tootie.
No, you're Joe.
God, am I Natalie?
Yeah,
or my cousin Jerry.
Natalie's great though.
I love Natalie. So I played Blair. I have played Blair in the past. Put it that way.
But not Tootie.
No, but I do. I am good at roller skating.
The roller skates. That's where I was going.
So I think I would be Tootie, and
I think so. I would be Natalie. Well, April, but April, wouldn't you be more of like a Mrs. Garrett, maybe?
I was thinking I'm Miss Garrett with this hair color.
Fine, then I'm Blair, and you're Mrs. Garrett.
I'm Mrs. Garrett. Girls.
What was it? Edith Edibles or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, she eats edibles.
No, but like, didn't she have a store or something?
Yeah, Edna's Edibles.
Edna, Edith, whatever. Edith is All in the Family, right? Yeah.
Oh, she made edibles. She was ahead of her time. Like Florida, you can't even sell edibles yet.
I don't think it was that kind of edible. I think it was just pastry. But I think you could get a sandwich there at Edna's Edibles.
Mrs. Garrett.
Yeah.
She sold a lot of pot.
Dead. Charlotte Ray.
Drug dealer, pusher.
Did she die of a marijuana overdose?
Yes. In fact, Charlotte Ray was in the movie version of Hair, which has to do with some marijuana, and that's probably where she got hooked. And she died of a pot overdose.
I did pot once, and now I'm gay.
Yep.
You remember that commercial?
No.
So it was it was right after this is your brain on drugs, and it was basically like equating everything terrible that could happen if you're a pothead. Some Christian group was like, I smoked pot once, and now I'm gay.
I did Doug Bowser once, and now I'm gay.
And you're right, Molly Ringwald was in the original. So originally, the first season of Facts of Life, they had 7 girls. What? There was no Joe. Joe wasn't there yet. It was so Blair, Tootie, Natalie. It was also Sue Ann, Nancy, Molly, played by Molly Ringwald, and who's the other one? Cindy. And then they got rid of all those other girls, including Molly Ringwald, kept the 3 they liked, and hired Joe for season 2, and that's when it became what we know of as the Facts of Life.
Joe wasn't available for season 1 because she was still undergoing her transition surgery.
And Joe, played by... Is she what?
Oh. But isn't the joke that Joe is always really manly?
Yeah, she's very butch. She's not. I don't think she's a lesbian in real life, but she would be. But Nancy McKeon is the sister of Philip McKeon, who played Tommy on Alice. I love the show Alice. That is more useless trivia by April. You're welcome.
That's you. So we're going to add, because I thought it was just music trivia that you were good at. It's just 80s trivia in general.
Well, not sports, not politics.
Well, sports don't.
Entertainment.
Yeah. But sports does not deserve to have a trivia category, because that's just remembering facts and statistics and stuff, and you're a nerd.
Yeah.
No one that played sports ever amounted to anything.
Yeah, they don't even know what they're doing.
They don't even know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, Chrissy says Nina West has come to play. Is Nina West here again?
Bring her.
Oh.
Bring her on. Bring her on.
Yeah, Nina, come join us. She's been following us all night. Send her the link and tell her to join us.
Doesn't she?
Should
Nina,
I just post it to everyone?
Whoever? Yeah. I mean, but especially like
you can post it. Whoever can try to join will join. But if you see Nina in there, she's the one you're adding.
Where's
Nina? Yeah, like Nina gets VIP for sure.
I think Nina West owes us money.
You are going to send her an invoice for $20.
I'm waiting for her info. Nina, I would like $20, please. And not to split amongst the three of us, just for me. I'll settle for 10. Boy, Nina is cute. You're right, Doug Bowser.
Andrew
Levitt?
Yeah.
I don't know if we should be talking about her full name on Nina. You have to join for a minute.
You can look it up on Wikipedia.
Yeah, where are you, Nina? Come on. So Nina was watching Daphne and Friends. She's had a full night full of us.
Okay, I just posted the link in the comments, y'all, so you can put that in your pipe and smoke it.
So
whatever.
My husband tipped me during the show, and that was his comment.
But he tipped you because of Nina West.
Yeah, so he only tipped me because of Nina West.
Can you blame him?
What a rude man. I'd tap it. Okay, so who will pay us $500 if we will hook you up with tapping Nina West? Oh, ha ha ha! She's here laughing. She's really. She's sorry.
Sorry.
Why is she sorry?
Nina, just come and join us and give me my $10.
I get 10. You're demanding 20. She's TV money.
I would like $20, Nina.
Nina.
Because you missed my number and I dedicated it to you, and it was so good. You might not have even missed it. Maybe you hated it. Oh,
Nina. She wouldn't hate it. I'm sure she'd tell you that your penis was pretty.
Mine?
Yeah.
Is it?
She's nice though. Like
nice. Yeah, she is nice.
Like drag is magic, friendly is good, like nice. Kindness is king. Like she's very nice. She's not gonna tell you have an ugly dick.
But what if I do? What if it's all
I don't think she'd tell you. Do you think she's ever in the history of her life been like, you have an ugly dick? Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Addison, what do you think?
No, because she's nice.
She's nice. She'd be like,
because I feel like, and when it comes to people are very particular about their penises. So even like I know in my situations, even in people that have been around, and I'm like, oh, I don't even want to do this anymore. I still am polite, and I'm like, oh my god, it's so big.
And even
that's the nicest penis I've ever seen.
That's nice.
It can't fit in here.
You're too big to fit in here.
Too big to fit in here.
Too big to fit in.
So Addison, did you mug a China doll for those lashes?
Uh-huh.
What does that mean?
Well, I don't ever really wear Michael Egner. That is relatable.
That is relatable.
Hi,
Michael.
I never wear bottom lashes, and I did today because I did an extra 10 minutes worth of stuff. Drag. Well, and like Chrissy said, she might not be camera ready, and also Nina West has built a brand on being nice and kind, and she goes way back with us. 5 minutes on this show sucks could ruin everything that she's worked for. But she's smart, bitch.
But Nina, feel free to tip below.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like she would not tell you have an ugly penis. That's for sure.
I always enjoy going on any of her social media and just watching. It's all good, and
It's fun.
Creative. She's the best. I like
it. Makes me laugh, and I like her purple wig. April Fresh, what is your Venmo? She's taking you up on this.
It's, okay, it's my boy name. So my Venmo is at Lock LOC dash Robertson. Easy. And I believe there's a picture of me in drag as my photo, if you can see the photo.
Nina says, I would say you have a lovely piece.
Yeah, she wouldn't say penis or...
Here, Nina. It's right there.
Oh, there it is, Nina. What did she... Wow. That's good. And yeah, I mean, you made it really easy for her. You had a sign.
I try to give back to the community that only gives back to me. I don't even know what that meant, but I don't know. I'm a giver.
Betty says I look marvelous. Thank you. Hey, so now that we've got 14 million people watching, and yeah, so the girls and I had talked about throwing around the idea of having maybe a "This Show Sucks" T-shirt. Is that something that you all would be interested in? It would be
Got it.
April got it. April got it. You're a winner. Winner. If you all would be interested in having a very poorly produced "This Show Sucks" T-shirt, just say I would wear it in the comments.
Yeah, who would pay good-ish money for a?
Oh, it would be less than $20.
Yeah,
like it would be $20 or less.
Doug Bowser wants to know which of the three of us is the nicest. We talked about this a couple weeks ago.
It's me, isn't it?
I think
April's the nicest.
I think we decided April. Addison and I, it's kind of a coin toss.
Oh, you are way nicer than I am.
Really?
Oh my God, yeah. Because you were raised right. You'll if you have something to say, you'll either say it very quietly or you'll wait until that person leaves the room. I just don't give a fuck. Because ain't nobody brave enough to hit me or nothing. Because bitch, I won't start nothing, but I'll finish it.
So I think in this order, April being the nicest, I'll be in the middle, and then Addison. Okay, so
trash.
Nicest. What are some other words, Doug Bowser? A shredder. What's that mean? Like a cutter? What's a shredder?
Oh no, like a T-shirt that's all shredded. That's the fashion.
Oh, but aren't the diaper shirts still in, where you cut the sleeves completely off and it's those are stupid.
What is the best ice cream flavor? They're asking questions now. Peppermint around the holidays.
Oh, peppermint ice cream is delicious.
It is delicious, but I like an ice cream that has a chocolate ice cream base that then has a bunch of crap in it. So Ben & Jerry's fish food is probably my favorite.
I like
I don't eat it anymore, but
I would say my go-to is strawberry cheesecake ice cream, which you can normally only find the really good stuff at a Chinese buffet, but COVID, so rip Chinese buffets.
Yeah, exactly.
But then I would say I like on the last 3 years I've been on a salted caramel kick, so anything salted caramel.
Yeah, if I'm not doing minty, I go to half baked. I really like that.
Half baked is good.
Yeah. Black
Ben & Jerry's Ben & Jerry's has a Black Lives Matter ice cream. It's black cherry flavored.
Really?
And that's one of my favorite. I went to Vermont as a young homosexual to see the foliage change because me and my friends were gay, and we went to the Ben & Jerry's factory, and it was sickening. It was sick, and you got like all the samples you could eat afterwards, and like they talked about the history of how Ben & Jerry are just badasses, and they're like,
so they still do that because I want to go there.
I'm sure that they still have a factory tour.
Doug's just asking questions. Do any of us sew? I do. Addison does, apparently.
Daphne probably sews the most, the best, but she doesn't enjoy sewing. Addison probably sews the most, and I don't sew anything. I just pay people to sew things for me.
Yeah.
And I do a little bit of that too. So I buy things on the internet, but I can sew, and I enjoy it, but I like making weird things.
Armani's here.
Armani,
she's a voyeur.
I liked it. You're just watching us be pretty.
Aww.
Joey, the buffet on Cimarron is open.
The one Orient?
Oh.
Yeah, Orient is open. Bitch.
Oh.
I still haven't had this Popeye's chicken sandwich that everyone talks about. And apparently there's a spicy version now. And there's a Popeye's right next to Orient. So we have lots of places to go eat tomorrow.
Are we eating everywhere tomorrow?
Tomorrow should be the drive-through game, except it's all sit-down restaurant.
Where are you going?
Everywhere.
All of it.
Hi, Doug. You still on M and Ms. Addison?
I don't know what that means, but I do have a
M.
So my Ben & Jerry's fish food that I like so much, it features chocolate ice cream with gooey marshmallow swirls, caramel swirls, and fudge fish. Daphne, you love fudge fish.
I was just thinking that sounds really kind of gross.
No, it's
if we go eat at this buffet tomorrow, I'll make fudge fish afterwards. Maybe before I leave.
Armani loves all three of us. And all three are nice ladies. See?
Oh.
Hey, Armani, how would you rate us?
Yep. Rate Armani.
In niceness.
Yeah.
We won't be offended. We just want to know.
Yep.
What the order would be.
Tell us, and you can just list our names.
So Addison and I had a very fun Zoom call with Chrissy and Armani and Sonique for like
6 hours.
The sun was up before we were done. It was like 8:30 in the morning.
I don't think she's gonna rank us. She gave us an LOL. That was a polite no.
I don't know. She's being nice because she is nice.
She's saying it's a 3-way tie and it's an honor just to be nominated.
It is
right to left, Brandon says. Yeah, that's basically the consensus. I think April.
Yeah. That's probably the consensus.
Oh, so Paul, yeah. So have you had Daphne? We were talking about peppermint ice cream. You know, Christmas time, M&M's has peppermint white chocolate M&M's.
Yes, they do.
No.
They're fucking delicious. And bitch, you can only get them at Target, I think. And when I had the first, this was like a couple of years ago. I bought like 3 bags and ate them that day. And I was telling everyone, whenever you go to Target, buy them.
Oh, the M&Ms I've had. I thought you meant in an ice cream.
No.
Yes, I've had the
M&Ms are delicious.
And the kisses, the white chocolate kisses, peppermint.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me started.
Chrissy says, I like that this show has just turned into people telling us what to eat. Mayfield Creamery sea salt caramel cheesecake. Yes, please. I want it.
Yeah. Well, some people were asking questions and then that stopped, Chrissy. So if you have any questions or you'd like to dare us to do something or you'd like us to sing something, we're here for your entertainment.
Let us entertain you.
Let us make you
smile. We can do a few tricks.
And then some new tricks.
We're very
versatile.
And if you're real good,
I'll make you feel good.
We want your spirits to climb.
Armani, that's funny.
Wow, she's feeling like a kitten tonight. Do you see that?
Armani said, I've witnessed Addison put someone in their place to the point where they moved out of Orlando.
Well,
I've never had any of the girls try it with me.
I've noticed Addison do that a couple of times with a few people.
Right. Chrissy screenshot that bitch. We need it for later.
Yeah, that's actually a good you could put that on your website, a quote. Like I've seen Addison drive people out of
Addison Taylor, she'll run you out of town.
Yeah, that's your testimonial, girl.
Great testimonial. I love my testimonials.
Yeah. You're that girl that doesn't like change the photo that comes in the photo frame.
No, why would I? It's a perfectly good photo. Many people have selected that photo.
You don't know them.
No, I changed it to my name. My website rules.
Yeah, we have websites. I don't know if you guys know that.
If you need to know, it's theaddisontaylor.com, thedaphneferraro.com, and theaprilfresh.com.
They're all going to be on the T-shirt.
Yeah.
That's amazing because like I knew you guys had websites and I don't think I registered that you were each of you, and that's what I selected too after you. Like I didn't do it because that's what you did, but like it must have stuck in my memory or something. That's funny.
I've been trying to get AddisonTaylor.com for years, and forever it was like this kid's high school graduation photos.
Try
I was
going.
like, girl, let me buy this domain. And then like 5 years later, it was his high school graduation photos and then him graduating from college. And I was like, well, at least someone named Addison Taylor has made something of himself.
Mine is a doctor. I think like when I was looking for Daphne Ferraro, it goes to like some psychologist in California or something.
AprilFresh.com is where you buy cleaning supplies for businesses.
Yeah, so you have to type in and you can check out our pages. Mine's not like fully launched yet. I haven't like.
None of ours are, but who cares?
Have you gone in and like I'm learning all sorts of stuff. Like you got to go in and put like descriptions in, and you got to put like you do all that stuff.
I already have 5 recipes uploaded to mine.
Oh well, pardon me.
Well, and my website's fully functional, but like. Depending on who you registered it through, it's super easy because like I built the Comedy Queen website, so I'm kind of familiar with it.
What'd you build it on, Wix?
No, I did. It's through GoDaddy, so it's just their point and click program. I think it's just called like Website Manager.
I would like one of you to sing some Debbie Gibson or Richard Marx. Why choose? Why choose?
Okay, so I know what Debbie Gibson sings. What does Richard Marx sings? I know the name.
Hold on to the night.
Isn't that my wedding song with Richard Marx? Now and forever, I will be your man. Isn't that him?
Let's ask Google.
Yeah.
Now and forever, is that Richard Marx? I should know this. This is my wedding song.
Yeah.
His biggest hit was Right Here Waiting.
Wherever you go,
whatever
you do, I will be right here waiting for you.
What? What's the next part? Or how my heart breaks.
I will be
right here waiting for you.
Oh, can't you see it, baby? Isn't that you got me going crazy?
Yes, it is. And he does sing Now and Forever.
Oh, good. Yay. I'm not getting divorced.
No.
And then the Debbie Gibson song, Lou is saying we should do Only in My Dreams.
Okay.
I'm telling secrets.
In my dreams, as real as
it may seem, it was always in my
dreams. No.
And I've done that song, and it's that but you know, if it was
Fantasy Island wants to see April's pussy.
Okay.
Actually, she says, I can see your pussy.
Yeah. Here.
I misunderstood the assignment.
How's that?
Meow.
Oh.
Meow.
Yeah. Okay. Show them your hole. Show them your wide open gaping hole. She's gonna fall off that fucking chair.
Girl, she has roller skated. She has done gymnastics all in that room, but standing on the chair is what's gonna get her. Oh, Chrissy wants Kokomo by the Beach Boys.
Okay.
Bermuda, Bahama, come on, pretty mama. Key Largo,
Montego, baby,
Montego. When we go down to Kokomo,
in Florida Keys.
That's where
we wanna go. Way down in Kokomo.
That's pretty great.
I thought we knew every word.
I'm like, and we really don't even have to play music because we are such spot on vocalists and impersonators that it sounds just like everyone else.
I wasn't. We've talked about this before. I wasn't Deborah Gibson. We were Tiffany. So with that in mind, April, the flowers you gave me,
just about to die.
When I think about what could have been, makes me want to cry.
Could have been so beautiful.
Who was that? That's Tiffany?
Tiffany. Could have been my lover.
Every day and night. Could have been so beautiful. Could have been so right. Behold what could have been on a cold and lonely
Hi, Nick Voss. Smegma. So
yeah,
we can't do music here because it would cut us off earlier, and we think that's why Daphne keeps getting cut off at a certain time.
It's because I go to it at an hour and a half. She just says, "Screw it."
Well, but I do trivia every week for 2.5 hours, and I don't get cut off. I think they're cutting you off early because it's the copyright license. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, the copyrights.
So that's why we're singing everything live on here.
But not only that, because we have amazing, beautiful, trained vocals, as we have discussed earlier.
I have a 97 range octave.
I have a 97 range octave too.
Yeah.
If you have Addie Patty.
So
like 4, but that's fine. You all are already the best at everything. I just need to be decent. I'm background, so it's fine. It's okay.
Be decent.
I think we're alone now.
Addison, know that. You should sing that solo, Addison.
Children behave. That's what they say when we're together.
And watch
how you play.
They don't understand.
And so we're running just as fast as we can, holding on to one another's hands, trying to get away into the night. And then you put your arms around me and we tumble to the ground. And then you say, I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now.
You are.
The beating of our hearts is the only sound. Yeah.
Says Adam.
Nailed that.
You did nail it.
It's the only. So that's the first cassette tape that I ever purchased with my allowance money. And I remember I played it nonstop for like months, and my mother was sick of hearing it, so she took it and she broke it.
Oh,
she's evil, and I hate it.
Yay, that's fun.
Yeah, it's nice. Right. Childhood traumas.
I was reading somebody's comment, but it was badly timed because you were telling that story, and I read JoJo's comment, and I was like, "Yay!"
Fine.
Only because she had to bartend through it 25 times. Brandon, this is better than porn.
I wonder if anybody's out there masturbating to us.
Is anybody masturbating to us? Tell us. Oh.
Well, 2 weeks ago, somebody was.
That's true.
I have to take my tape off.
You taped? Oh yeah, because you were showing you were showing your great big hooters, your teeters, your knockers.
In the first number, she was like, "Oh, look at what a woman I can be."
And I'm sick of them.
I'm gonna take my titties out too. Oh, wait a minute.
There.
I already took my nails off. I'm basically ready to put this on a head.
Lou wants to know what was the first record you ever bought.
Me?
We're gonna both. I've never bought a record because I was born in the mid '80s.
Daphne, what was your first record?
Boy George Culture Club.
You mean Culture Club?
Culture Club.
Color by Numbers? The one with Karma Chameleon on it?
Color by Numbers, yeah.
Oh, you mean Karma Chameleon. You come and go.
Oh.
You come and go.
Oh. Loving to be easy if your colors are like my dreams.
Are you
Red, gold, and green.
Green, that's the one. Red, gold, and green.
April, you have everything.
I do. It had Karma Chameleon, It's a Miracle, Church of the Poison Mind, and Miss Me.
That's a good one.
And I appreciate that you take good care of your stuff, like, and not just your records, but all of your stuff.
Yes, I do. My wigs go back on wig heads. I like to, because I'm like, if you're gonna spend good money on a good wig like this, we have to tell them the Rod Stewart story.
My wig's gonna go back on a head, just
Yeah,
like
I'm like, why not keep it good for a long time instead of just throwing it in a bag? It drives me nuts. So my first record, I still have, and it's still in pretty good condition, and it is "Keep Feeling Fascination" by the Human League. And because I knew I liked the song "Keep Feeling Fascination" and the song "Mirror Man," both from this album, and I still have it, and I love it, and thank you. That's all. Daphne, I actually like it better that way.
I do like that color.
Thank you. I like the color too.
It is similar to the Amanda wig from your video.
Yeah, this is
That's integration, you said?
Yeah, it's supposed to be. I told him I liked your pink wig and I wanted something like it in a different color.
I'm very excited to debut my integration wig. I still haven't yet.
I need to get one. It's really hard for me to spend money on hair when I know that I know how to do it. I'm just too lazy to do it.
Well, I understand all of that.
I have the same problem, but I also acknowledge that I'm too lazy to do it.
See, but I would rather be lazy and then be bitter about it. I would rather be like, I possess the skills to not spend this money. So I'm going to cut my nose off to spite my face and just not have anything nice.
I dare you. Oh, well, what else? What else do we need to discuss?
I don't know. Is there anyone else that has a final question? Or if anyone else would like to get those final tips in?
Yeah,
amazing show.
Daphne's hungry.
I think we're about done. How about this? We're going to wrap this up. Do we have any? We'll each provide you with a final thought, a la Jerry Springer. But any last-minute questions or requests, feel free to tip below. We like money.
Remember Dollar Tree douche?
Dollar Tree douche?
Katie just messaged me and asked if I remember Dollar Tree douche.
I don't know anything about Dollar Tree douche, but I'm intrigued.
I think Katie used to buy douche at the Dollar Tree. I think that's what's happening.
Tests at the Dollar Tree, and do they have COVID tests?
Joey, he has not. I don't think they have COVID tests. They've got pregnancy tests and marijuana tests and ovulation tests and stuff.
Maybe we'll take drug tests.
Had the hot boy from Chicago Juan.
No, he's missed the last couple. He watched last week. I think he might have been here earlier this evening too.
Juan sent me a friend request, and then I accepted it, and then there was a dick pic in my inbox.
Well, there's nothing wrong with a dick pic in your inbox. At least in your outbox.
You kept asking for him to send you dick pics, so he was just being a gentleman and following through.
That's not a lie. That is not a lie. I am good to ask for a dick pic. If anybody out there wants to send me a dick pic, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'll send you a dick pic. I bet it'll be someone else's.
No, I'll send you one of mine.
I'll look at it. Chrissy, send me a dick pic.
Well, Addison gets her morning after pills from the dollar store. No, I have wire hangers at home. All right. Well, I think that's it.
Daphne, I'm sending you one right now.
If you would like April to send you a dick pic, you can just go ahead and tip $5 million.
$5 million.
I'm going to send you one.
Yeah, I want you to send me one too.
Yeah, it's going to be so dicky.
How dicky do you want it?
It's gonna be so dicky, Addison.
Yeah. Well, thank you all for tuning in. My final thought is, I love you all. Have a drink. That's it.
Daphne Elizabeth, what is your final thought?
I think you've been a perfect gentleman, and I appreciate you for not touching my breasts without permission tonight, and for walking me home.
You know, I do what I can. I was always raised to be a gentleman. So
I was talking to the audience, not you.
Oh,
the audience walked me home.
Yeah, well, if they wanted to make, because you were kind of drunk and you were wobbly, and they wanted to make sure you got there safely because they care about you. Yes, they do.
Her wig's on crooked. She's wasted.
She's fine.
And my final thought is, sometimes the final thought is not necessary.
Oh, that's
deep and mystical.
That's the dick pic I got.
That's nice.
I like it. Oh, I like it. That reminds me of Jessica James. Oh.
We should give her a hand.
Give her a hand. You know, she was always so creative, and there was just something about her that I couldn't quite put my finger on.
I love her. She was great. She was so bitter and angry. I remember she
was the best.
She used to just yell at me all the time. Like when she was sewing that costume for me, she'd like just get mad if I'd like move, and she kept like she had the do floppy and the thing, and she'd like make up words, and she'd get pissed.
And didn't like 1 year for Comedy Queen, ladies and gentlemen, Deranged is here.
Hello,
cunts. Oh, thank you, D. I put on a little makeup this evening.
You look smashing. How do I look, D? Do I look pretty?
What happened? What?
Didn't 1 year for Interview Jessica come up to you and she's like, well, hello, tall, dark, and ugly.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. She was always so kind.
She had a way with words.
She had a way with a lot of things.
She did.
Yeah. She had a nest.
Oh yeah, the Statue of Liberty. She's
dead.
She's dead.
Rob Harper, perfect. Oh, Rob's here. Hello, cunt.
Perfect.
Addison, you look smashing.
Yeah. How does Daphne look?
Wasted.
Well, you are.
I took my wig off. That doesn't count.
I feel like because I put on extra cosmetics, Canada is recommending that to have safe encounters with people that you set up a glory hole. So I think I should set up a glory hole and suck on some wieners.
Yeah, and hung cats on a clothesline.
She did, and it's really hard not to focus on her hand when she is hanging cats on a clothesline.
All I want to know is most people have two hands. If one of your hands is compromised, why would you use the hand that's missing most things to be the main hand to hang things on? Like, why would you not use her other hand?
Yeah. We're never going to get an answer because now it's too late.
It's too late. She's gone on to her reward.
My pussycat was sitting out on the front step. That's so long, poor pussy got wet pussy.
Yeah, she judged it. Sitting next to we're dying. Yeah. It's hard. I do not envy you for having to judge that, Rob Harper.
Mm-mm. And the thing with her too, though, for only having one full hand and then a thumb and a nub, she sure could sew the shit out of some costumes.
I sure did.
And the whole time she was sewing, she would have a cigarette in the nub. And I'm being honest. Dresses and outfits that she has made for me, and I will, because I keep my things nice, I still wear them.
Except for the Dorothy Spornak dress.
Oh no, I sold that immediately, if not sooner. Or gave it away. I think I just gave it.
You gave it away.
Awful. Yeah.
Rob Harper says that Daphne looks like a golden goddess.
Oh, golden goddess.
Thank you, Rob Harper. I hope things are calming down with the Yvonne Davina bullshit.
Is that what that was about?
Oh, girl, she's tired. Rob Harper is about to drive his car into the Volkswagen dealership in Newport Richie. Mess. Dear sweet Jesus, just drove down Orange Avenue and realized a sucky shoe will be the show. Oh God, the memories. I don't know. Well, I think we've done God's work tonight.
I think we
always do God's work because we are Christians. All right, so we're gonna end it now. You all stay safe. Daphne, enjoy your food. Everyone else, make good choices.
Golden God.